What's the whole objective of our program?
That's a great question. Last year we put on the 2015 National Cannabis Summit in Denver, Colorado. We had a great showing, a fantastic event. Leading up to that show, however, we went to a myriad of other shows, maybe 15 to 20 other events in the cannabis industry. From talking to our sponsors and talking to other people at these other shows, we really saw that the big value in these education and networking events were focused on the emerging markets. Everyone wanted to go where the industry was going to be next. So instead of doing one big, huge standalone event a year, we decided that we wanted to change the game and give our sponsors and our attendees what they wanted. So that's why we started the National Cannabis Tour. Our show is different than other shows in many, many ways. First and foremost, we are solely focused on different emerging markets across North America, whether it be California, Toronto, Vancouver, Ohio, Michigan, Boston, Miami, New Orleans, whatever comes up next, we're going to be there hosting a series of single-day events. When it comes to our sponsors, we wanted to do something different. We know that you can go to any old event, spend between $2,500 and $5,000 at a minimum just to get a booth on anyone's expo floor. Let's say this floor is between 50 and 200 booths. You usually pay $2,500 to $5,000 plus union fees, plus you're flying your whole team out for the entire week, plus food and beverage costs, everything else associated with that. And on top of that, when you pay that $2,500 to $5,000, what you're paying for is the opportunity to sit next to 10 to 15 of your direct competitors, each pitching the same pool of people. The problem is you're paying so much money, you don't even know if the right type of people are going to be there, let alone the right number of people. We try to change the game on that. Now, how we are doing it different for our sponsors in particular is that we're only bringing on a maximum of 10 sponsors a show. Each sponsor is going to have a limited exclusivity. What that means is that each one of our 10 sponsors are going to come from a different side of the industry. One lighting company, one consultant, one security company, one edibles manufacturer, whatever it may be. That way, when you come to our shows, you are the resident expert in a certain area. And our sponsors each have a direct path to returning their investment, whether we have 300 to 500 people at one of our shows or 10,000 people. Now, when you come to one of our events, you're going to be getting a high level of education and a ton of top quality networking with the right people within your state to really make business get done. The real interesting thing about our sponsorship packages is that we're only bringing on 10 sponsors a show. That's it. No other expo floor, no other companies allowed to come in. And on top of that, you're going to get no competition. Every one of our sponsors is going to be on stage during the event talking about a different segment of the industry. We're going to take the time to make sure to invite in all the different policymakers that matter in your state. When you attend a show on the National Cannabis Tour, just know that what you're going to get are top-level networking and the highest levels of education out of any show possible that specifically matter to you and your market. We want it to where any one of our attendees can walk into our show with an idea or the start of a business and walk out with a full-blown venture.